Hi friends, Shakti here. I wanted to connect with you really quickly about this new moon that we're in, new moon in Libra. And with a solar eclipse, it is such an auspicious time to do magical work, set your intentions, and really dig deep into that realm of magic. I would suggest, if you haven't already, taking time to really look at the nuances of the season that's coming. There's a lot happening in the world right now, and it's important to anchor and ground your energy into what you believe and perceive to be true, or what you want to see more of in the world. So I have with me this deck, Whisperings of the New Moon deck. It's a deck that I created many years ago, and I love it because it's straightforward, pretty much like the full moon deck I have, where it's straightforward, but the messages on there can always be channeled information for you specifically, and you can look at something and go, okay, how does this pertain to my life? It's always intuitive, and it's so powerful, a really powerful way to develop your intuition even more. So I'm going to pull a card or two to see what comes up for us to focus on. One thing I would do, and this is something that I've been doing a lot more of lately, and that is cleansing baths. Where you're already clean, but you go into a bath ritual where you can steep some type of herbs and make sure that they're herbs that you've already researched and know that they are safe to be in with water, and go in and cleanse your body of any energies that are stagnant or just sticky or just not feeling good, right? Because there's a lot going on in the world right now. So with this new moon in Libra, it's all about the scales. It's all about the balance, the equilibrium, where we may feel a little off, or where we be giving too much, too little, too much. Looking at that in our lives, assessing, gosh, I've really been worrying or focusing on the exterior world. Maybe it's time to focus on some things that are needed within me, things like that, or whatever. That was just an example I pulled from the ethers. But it could be anything where you feel I'm a little out of alignment. So what can I do to bring myself back into alignment? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull a card. Usually they pop out, but this one is really powerful. Oh, here we go. Magical allies are waiting to connect, so they can be seen or unseen. Magical allies are there to help us to remember why we do what we do. Help us to remember our magic. Help us to remember in times where we feel we can't do anything or helpless. We can do something. We can focus on our sphere of influence. What does that mean? What's a sphere of influence? It's basically what you can touch energetically, people you come in contact with, things that you see, do, that are within your realm, your sphere of influence, where you can touch upon. Magical allies are waiting for you there. So what that means, you have untouched possibilities of allies that are waiting to have your permission to jump in to help, to assist you, to guide you, to help you to navigate this terrain. And we are never to do this alone. A community is really important, but sometimes it's really difficult to be out and immersed in a community, especially say if we have a hard time, social anxiety, or there's a lot going on around us. What we can do is we can call on the magical allies of the unseen, or even sometimes seen, and ask for assistance, help, guidance, to take that step, one inspired step of action that will launch us into a powerful space of support, of creativity, of doing the things that we know we're ready to do. We just need maybe a little bit of help launching. So with this new moon, look at where you may be out of a little bit of balance. And even though life, really, they say, oh, you can't really ever be in balance, let's use the word harmony, where it's harmonious, where there's a give and take, and you can feel really, really good about the choices, about that balance, that energy. So I wish you incredible joy in this journey, especially connecting with the magical allies. How can you do that? Okay, well, say if you're a newbie or another suggestion would be to sit and close your eyes, get a piece of paper, and with your eyes closed, so make sure it's kind of like, I like using the legal pads. They're easy to really be messy with your writing. Ask, what is it that I need to know? Who are my magical allies, or who is my magical ally? and just write whatever comes. It's fun. There isn't a lot of pressure, and see what you get. Trust in the process, because you are the process. You are the magic. So much love, and we will talk again soon. Blessed new moon.